like that?
It was amazing.
It's the only time I've ever been seen to be doing housework.
1920s housewife little handkerchief hat.
I've actually got Kev socks on as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks. He looks really
Sorry,
hot.
cleans the floors.
And I've got slippers on as well, just to keep me... Someone said that to me, just get everyone to wear socks around the house.
Polish your floors.
And it keeps dust off the floors, and I thought, you know what a great idea, isn't
Handy
it?
household tip.
It does work, but
sleeping.
you tend to go arse up every now and again too if the floors are really slippery.
Well, I've got
care.
those matte tiles, I haven't got those shiny ones. Thank goodness, they'd be too dangerous.
Yeah.
So what's your handy household hint and tip?
Well, I don't know about any of the viewers, but I have 4 cats at home and I used to have them indoors, so the smell used to get a bit much. Kitty litter, I used to just mix a bit of baby powder through it, give it a good swish around and stick it down and it stops the smell.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic.
But it got even better, you stop the smell by putting the bloody
Yeah, I've
cats
kicked
out.
them outside now.
Really? And they don't...
The dogs have got
outdoor
priority.
things, aren't they? Okay, I
They
love
are.
dogs. You've got how many dogs?
2.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice. And Shannon?
Mine would be bicarb powder. So if you've got a smell in your carpets, or if you just want to jazz up your mattress, make it just sort of clean and new again, just sprinkle bicarb all over it and leave it for a while, spread it around and then vacuum it back off. Fresh as a daisy. Yeah.
And someone
Simple
told me,
things.
someone in our audience said that you can use bicarb on your jewellery. Apparently you spread it on like a paste and then leave it and then toothbrush it off. Or...
Toothpaste works as well though, doesn't
I've
it?
heard that,
Yeah, I use toothpaste.
Sorry? God, we sound like that Shannon Lush, Shannon Murphy. Don't we know that woman, Shannon Lush?
No.
Oh God, Lush, what a name, eh? Imagine her on the
It sounds like a
piss.
porn star.
But yeah, no, it does sound. No, she's actually one of. If you Google Shannon Lush, she does everything with baking powder or baking soda. I mean, this is stuff we used to put in cakes, yeah.
Yeah.
And yet it's like good to clean with.
That's a worry. It's cleaning out your insides.
Yeah,
You've got to wonder, haven't you? But it's
Probably
like
Coke.
when you said, was it last week? You said about baby wipes.
Yeah. Yes.
Use
Yep.
it to get marks out of a carpet. This is what you use on your baby's skin.
Yeah.
On your face, if you run out of facial wipes, works just as well.
Oh,
It
wouldn't
does.
I?
It
Why?
gets
That's
mascara
why.
off
Yeah,
brilliantly.
So what, do you rub like that with?
Yeah.
Ah, you're going to end up, as an ex-musician, you're going to end up with bags. Don't do it. You just take it off.
But that's all right because
water.
I can use the hemorrhoid cream to cover up the bags then.
Tell us about the hemorrhoid cream.
I don't know, apparently it shrinks the capillaries or something
They
like
use
that.
it in the beauty industry, don't they? They put it, but if a model's got puffy eyes because she's been out doing drugs and drink,
Kate
living on the wild side, and they apply hemorrhoid cream because it shrinks the bag and shrinks the skin back, But I also heard somewhere that they stopped putting whatever that was into the pile cream.
Oh.
That means it's going to stop shrinking the piles. So maybe it's just one of those stupid
Yeah,
rumours.
true.
You know?
Old wives' tale.
Now, listen, what I've noticed with my guests this week, and I'm going to ask them both to slip one off. They're both wearing amazing shoes. Can I see yours first, please, Shannon? Check that out. Wow. How high is that heel?
It's probably, it'd be at least 10, 11 centimetres, but it's also got a platform on it as well, so...
So what's that in inches? What's that?
I don't know. I'm a
2.2
metric girl.
centimetres to an inch.
That's a work of art.
And they're so comfortable. It is
Really?
amazing.
Yeah, I think the platform just sort of eases that because it's not
Yeah,
as high.
up high.
Yeah.
Because speaking as an older woman, I can't wear shoes like this anymore. I would die.
Have you tried the platform stilettos though?
Yeah, they're
I just,
fantastic.
I've heard everyone said, doesn't it hurt the balls of your feet?
No. If
Really?
they're made properly and they're a good brand, I can go all night in those puppies.
You can dance and have fun. Can we see yours, please, Emily? Okay, move it.
This way.
Hold it up. That is gorgeous. Is that new?
It is, yes, actually. This week I got them.
It's
Bargain.
absolutely beautiful. And you're comfortable and you can walk in them.
Yeah, I love
Dance.
them.
Could you run in them? When I was your age, I could run in stilettos. Run, do everything in them. Yeah.
Yep.
They were like slippers. Now you wait till you get to a certain age and you just look at that heel and you're like, oh no, you recoil, keep your knees going, all that. So you said something like you had how many pairs of shoes in the car?
At the moment, there's probably 10 pairs of platform stilettos in the car.
Oh, I'm going to have to come over them.
10 in the car. Is that in case you...
Well, it's just in case I put together an outfit, I get out to the car, I jump in and I go to where I'm going. I get out and I go, okay, what am I wearing? What colour do I want? away we go.
That's a really good idea.
And actually, sometimes at night time, if I get prepared, I've got things on my mind. I have forgotten to take shoes with me previously. So having them in the car
really comes in
it
handy.
Saves, it saves me walking around barefoot looking like a bogan from Logan.
Talking about shoes, I want to do what's the etiquette this week. Okay, which is sometimes I bring this in. I haven't for a couple of weeks. My friend Janita was going out with her girlfriends the other night, and as she was on her way out the door, she realised her shoes were uncomfortable and thought, I'm going to change my shoes. So she went into the bedroom, walked in, and found her husband cleaning his rifle. Yeah, so like...
Jesus Christ, he didn't waste any time, did he?
What's the etiquette? Do you still go to the closet and change your shoes and make out you're not aware of what's going on, or do you back out of the room?
Oh no, you gotta go. Oh, that's right. I've only been out the door for 5 minutes. Can't even wait for me to get home. Get your shoes, give him a bit of a show, and then leave.
So you just let him carry on spanking the monkey?
You know what? They're going to do it anyway.
It's a good one, isn't it? What would you like? Do I be polite and make out I haven't noticed? What would you do?
I don't know. I think I'd just burst out laughing if I caught my other. I really would.
Janita said to me, Anne, I felt obliged to blow him.
No, if he started that party by himself, then he can finish it by himself.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
But I adore all the euphemisms for pleasuring yourself. One off the wrist, a hand job, 5-knuckle shuffle, but cleaning the rifle, I thought was...
it's fantastic.
That's quite clever, isn't
it? Imagery. It's amazing imagery.
Amazing. But we live in a whole... I just can't believe the era that we live in, where not only are we candidly talking about men jacking off, but they just do it anyway. I mean, and the stories you hear, I've got 2 daughters, one's 17 and one's 14, so the 17-year-old frequently will come home from parties and I'll say to her in her lingo, so who got gobbies and who got fingers? I swear to God, and she's a decent girl, but she will, because that's apparently, I know, I'm appalled too. I'm not that appalled. It's like, look, it's riveting. And gobbies. And apparently all the boys these days jack off into a sock. Yes.
Yeah, I have heard that. But I'll tell you what's interesting. On their travels, I don't know if it's a rumour or if it's actually true, it is illegal in Singapore for a woman to give a blowjob and then not have sex with that man.
That's weird.
I know.
But you're also not allowed to chew chewing gum over there, are you?
Hang on.
They're a bit weird over there.
Say though, if you've just blown him, and I do apologise for the content of this week's show, it's Shannon. She's brought it down into the gutter. How about if you've blown him, he's had his erection, he's done his emissions, and he can't get it back up?
Oh, well, surely there's got to be a loophole there somewhere.
That's a fair point, isn't it?
Yes,
I just say that's true. Singapore's a strange country, isn't it? Nice, but
lovely.
Strange.
Clean.
It's very clean and expensive, I believe.
Shopping, amazing. Not too bad. Probably the exchange rate at the moment's keeping prices quite good when you convert it back.
And did you enjoy it, Singapore?
Amazing.
How long were you there?
I was there for 5 nights.
Oh, great. That was a long enough time. And where were apart from Raffles Hotel, where else did you go?
Probably Orchard Road was the highlight as well.
What's Orchard Road?
It's where all the shopping, it's the major shopping district.
Oh, it's the Bond Street?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Singapore's High Street, basically. And Marina Bay Sands. It's the tower with the boat on top. I don't know if you see, it's sort of a hotel and there's 2 towers and there's a massive boat which is a restaurant and a viewing deck, and the pool is on the roof at 57 stories.
The pool?
So cool.
The pool. It's an infinity pool.
Oh, wow.
So you can swim up to the edge and you're basically looking out over the
city.
The reservoir.
Amazing.
And the city. Yeah, it's fantastic.
God, it does sound gorgeous, doesn't it?
And shopping.
The BJ thing does leave me wondering.
Well, I think it was meant to deter them from being promiscuous in the way of, I'll just give them a blowjob. I don't know. It seems all a bit flipped around there. Yeah, she's one.
It's time to end this week's show. So can we take this opportunity to thank Emily Watson? Our highly interesting and glamorous guest this week, Shannon Murphy. Thanks, Shannon. I've been Anne Ferguson-Howe. This has been The Very Anne Show. Good night.
She turns head everywhere she goes. Shagalock boom boom, shagalock boom boom.